Hey guys, so this week we're at the Paradisus here in Nogin, Cuba. And this is one of my favorite resorts. This is our second time here and we're just loving it. So let me give you a little tour around the lobby and the rest of the rail service section. Just looking back. You can see this is where the buses pull up, or the golf carts. Let's just swing around here. And here's the main entrance. You can see the sign up on top. And this is the main lobby area, the pool, the restaurant, the bar. This is really the main hangout for people in the rail section. Here's where you check in. It's a very quick check-in. There's usually like nobody waiting. I don't think I've ever had to wait to check in here. Got a little garden section off to the left here. Little fountain in there. It's very, very scenic, very pretty. We got the main little hangout area here. Off to the right, you can see there's a washroom there. There's a little meeting room with a TV in there, so you can watch a game on if there's something interested in watching. And here's really the main attraction to the section here. They got this multi-level pool. It's kind of hard to see, but it's kind of a cascading infinity pool. There's 3 sections to it. I'll just take a little walk around because this is really a cool feature of this place. See, the sun's come out now. This week we've been having kind of sun in the morning and then clouds up a bit in the afternoon, and then like a millimeter of rain so far. Although I think one day they're threatening maybe 10 millimeters of rain. We'll see. So you can see here there's like the 3 different levels of pools. So you can kind of have your own private pool in general. I think it's around like 9 o'clock. You can see there's really nobody hanging out yet. No one's reserving chairs. It's not crowded at all this week. And we've been here before. This is our second time here. This is September. We were in, I think it was May we came last year. And same, it wasn't that crowded. It's kind of the nice thing about Cuba. In general, the resorts have got way more rooms than people, so generally, even in the high season, it's not that crowded. So you can see the ocean in the background. It's very calm. This week, which is nice, we're going to do some snorkeling. Maybe I'll get some pictures of fish and coral. I'll splice into the video here. Okay, so that's the pool area. There's also little outdoor patio section. We've utilized this in the past, but so far it's been a little too hot to sit out there for lunch or dinner. So here's the main eating area here. You got a buffet and breakfast. We just had that. Also lunch and dinner is in there. That's a la carte. Little snack section set out. Here's the bar area. Bartender Bola. It's been great getting me rums and pina coladas. And this is the entertainment section. Okay, so here's, so now we're just taking a left turn here. So now we're going to walk along where all the main rooms are along here. So we're up on a bit of a hill here, a little bit of a cliff overlooking the ocean just off to our left. So on the right is the sort of regular rail service rooms. Hold on. So the groundskeeper's out keeping the area immaculate, really. You see it's beautifully maintained here. And there's another walkway. We'll come back up this before, but you can see the walkway kind of spirals down there to get down to the lower level where the beach is. There's multiple rooms. These are fourplexes. You get two on the bottom floor, and then two on the top floor. I'd recommend asking for the top floor. You get a little better view. And depending which room you have, you can still get a somewhat a view of the ocean. The room we had last year, we were on the second floor, and we could see a bit of the ocean. Now this year we splurged for the ocean view room. Wanted to give you guys a look at what that room would be like and the view and all that. The rooms are essentially identical, but we got a lower level room this time, so that was a little different in terms of how the outdoor shower works. It's bigger. And I think this is the room we had last year. You can see the fourplex behind the trees. We had the top left room there. And here's the room we got this year. We've got the bottom view, which if I would have thought a little harder, I would have requested the top floor to get a little better view of the ocean, I think. It's a beautiful day, the sun's out. I think in general we're going to get sun in the morning this week, and then clouds up a little bit. I want to get my snorkeling done in the morning. The water is calmer there before the wind picks up a little bit. You can see the fish a little better with the sun. And then there's a number of other, I think there's 3 other of these ocean view or oceanside rooms here. Now these 3 here are bungalows. They don't have the second story on them. And then there's one at the end that has a second story. So there's not that many that have the second story, but looking at the way some of these guys are set up, they probably get a pretty unobstructed view of the ocean as well, because there's not much vegetation in the way. We can see all the trees. I mean, that's another nice thing about these older resorts. Like, you have lots of foliage. Everything's spaced out nice. It's really a beautiful grounds here. Now, I will say, when we were here in May last year, there was a lot of rain, a little too much rain actually, and the grass was very green. Right now, you can see the grass. Well, over here in the shade, it's greener, but where the sun's just beating on it, it's a little brown. But they don't really have the expense to burn on watering grass here, and the ground is pretty coarse. Like, the water would just seep through really quick anyways. Okay, so here's the pathway down. We'll take a stroll down there, and then off here you can see the road keeps going. It just circles around and comes back. So those golf carts, if you want to ride down to the beach for whatever reason, you can just talk to the guys at the front desk and they'll organize that for you. All right, well, let's take a look down here. Okay, so here there's a footpath down towards here. Now there's 2 ways to get down here. This is the kind of pathway. There's also a proper walkway that's next to the pool and lobby area. We'll come back up that way so you get an idea of what that's like. Yeah, so here you can see, I'll just spin back so you can see the, there's a 2-story bungalow, or a 2-story ocean view here. And there's a couple of I think there's like 3 or 4 just bungalows in between, and then another 2-story at the end. So there's actually not a lot of sort of top floor ocean views. So you want to get that reserved in advance, I guess. Let's probably go first, I'm guessing. Yeah, we did the upgrade when we got here. There's someone you can contact on the website, on the Facebook group, and get your reservation in rather than book it through Sunwing. And I think it was about half the price of what Sunwing charges for the upgrade. So if you're interested, definitely kind of just book it directly through the resort. I'm going to get lose some marks for Sunwing for letting people in on that one. Okay, so now we're down at kind of ocean level, and you can see this this roadway. It just loops around to the roadway up on top. This is what they would use for driving the golf carts down. Off this way is the Royal Section Beach and beach area. I'll do a separate video on that, and then it just continues back into the resort area. Okay, so now we're just walking along the bottom section of the Royal Section here. This has got two roadways, sort of up top and then down below. And they've got a number of these cabanas I was talking about earlier. And I guess the nice thing about these guys is they have a pretty short walk to the beach. But on the flip side, you got to walk up a bit of a hill to get to the pool area and all that. And I guess the other kind of cool thing about it is they're all on their own. So you don't have, like the other ones are usually like a fourplex kind of building, two on top, two on the other side. And I don't think I've ever seen people in them. I kind of question their pricing strategy on these because you don't get the, they're just a little bit cheaper than the Ocean View. And personally, yeah, well, I guess if you take a look, I mean, you can see the ocean through the trees here, but I don't know. But they do look, I'm sure they're really nice inside and all that. I think I just prefer the Ocean View a little more than being down at the ocean level. Oh, another thing I should mention, this week I've seen no mosquitoes. Been bitten by none. My wife, of course, was bitten by one mosquito so far. And it hasn't been that windy. It's been very, no wind, essentially, and calm water, which is great for snorkeling. Pretty hot and pretty humid, which is typical for this time of year. Okay, so we're just getting to the end of the Royal Section here. You can see, I'll just do just walk around this tree here. It's a pretty nice palm tree. Yeah, so this is the entrance here to the rail service, and so everything on this side you need to be, staying in the Royal Service section. As you can see, there's a little bit of a map here. The Royal Section, you can see the main house down there, the cabanas in yellow with the X's. You can see the red different huts or buildings. There's 5 of them on the left-hand side of the road, which give you the ocean view. The other ones, you still get a little bit of an ocean view if you're on the second floor of the non-ocean view ones. That's we had the second floor last time, and you could still get a pretty decent view of the ocean. So here's more of these cabanas here. Yeah, so these guys, they would go up to the pool area or up to the restaurant. They'd be climbing up these stairs, so you get your definitely get your Fitbit stair climb points in for the week if you're staying down there. Now there's a few geckos that come out here to sun themselves. Not seeing any right now, but certainly I have seen a couple this week already. Yeah, I'll just give another view of the cabana down there. You see there's a cabana, another little some kind of pond there, which I'd be kind of worried about it being mosquito breeding, but as I was saying, I haven't seen any issues with mosquitoes or sandflies, and definitely. Oh, there goes one of those lizards there. Let's take a look at him. If I can find him. Kind of hard to make out on my camera. You can see him with my eyeballs good enough. Yeah, there you can just see him run into the rocks. Okay, so we're pretty well, yeah, we're back up at the main lobby area here. Sun's coming out nice and bright now. And you can see the Wi-Fi modems are up on the tower there. The internet's actually been really good here. Getting like 5 to 10 meg upload, download, so much better than a lot of resorts in Cuba for sure. All right, so thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.